Hey guys, and welcome to LPHeroes Podcast number 3. Today's topic is Pixar films. Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Yay.
this topic, Jesper hates this topic so much he's not even talking.
We're for real, man. So we're gonna talk about animated films and shit. Oh yeah.
Because
Generally
that's what real men do.
Real
Real
give
men.
me $20.
They
I will
talk
say
about
the word
animated
Jasmine.
talking
Hey, Dawson.
cars and toys.
Actually in this podcast.
Yeah, because I'm awesome like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyway,
So are we gonna say our top 3?
we didn't even. Who cares? Honestly, there's me, which is David, Mickey, Solar Primal, and Dawson. Already Opco, so yeah, there you go, boys and girls. Those are the people. If you're
Jesper is being quiet because he's an ex-cunt. He's what we
No, it's because he's slowly masturbating in the shower.
True.
Too much?
I thought it was because he has Tourette's every time he talks to Pixar.
We call him.
You know, Jesper,
So he
Pixar is just fantastic.
It is. It's fabulous.
I agree. All right. Well
Anyway,
then,
let's go.
Start. Yeah, top 3.
Hey, ladies first.
So Dawson gets to talk about one of the movies first.
like you say that.
You
go
guys,
on.
you guys are. That's. All right. So my top 3 Pixar films, which are the animated ones. Yeah. I probably have to say Up is first. I'm going in total backwards order. I'm supposed to do last. Anyways, Up
Yeah.
would definitely have to be first, and then the original Toy Story, and then A Bug's Life.
Oh,
Awful.
fuck a Bug's Life.
Up because I remember when I went to the theater, it was me and my friend, and we almost got kicked out of the theater. Oddly, for Toy Story, I remember it very well from when I was little.
Were you following Pee Wee Herman's footsteps in the theater?
Shut up. And then
Mickey, you can't talk. You went to see Cars too.
And then for A Bug's Life, I remember that when I was a kid. All right, someone go next.
That was
So-
well in depth. Not. Okay, well, since you guys suck, I'm gonna be choosing The Incredibles, because I love that movie. We did that.
What?
Second one.
What plot is that? Number 3 or number 1?
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Test
Top one. Most
Number one?
favorite. Number 1.
That's
The
good. I'm gonna
Incredibles.
go with the direction. I'm gonna go
You guys
with
are
the
all retarded.
Oh, I hate you guys.
Just keep going.
Okay.
Dawson. That's really.
Shut up, David. Okay, second most favorite, I'd say, because you guys suck, Cars, because I really liked the story
Charles
of it.
Duke gives people brain aneurysms. Do not watch. I warn you all.
I watched it and it was just fun, so
David,
I'm gonna say for my third one,
David,
Cars
stop
2.
interrupting.
Shut up, you guys. Okay, yeah, Cars 2, because you guys suck and it was actually a pretty decent Pixar movie. It wasn't terrible. Sure as hell wasn't Ratatouille.
Aneurysm of brains, people. Gives you a brain aneurysm.
It was like Cars 1, just from Mater's perspective, thrown into a totally different world, you know?
Yeah,
Because
I
Lightning
know,
McQueen, in the first one, was thrown into Radiator Springs, and it was like a bit of a hick town for him, and then Cars 2, Mater gets thrown into the whole, Lightning McQueen side of things, except he gets also thrown into a spy thing that, you know, you figure more out later.
Yeah, that's special. So can we move along now?
Fine. Go.
Queer
So
D.
is retarded? Oh, I'm going now?
Queer
My-
D.
yeah.
Go now.
Okay. Number
Use
3?
your queer blade.
Number 3?
Ha.
Fuck yeah, it's fish. Come on, it's fish, come on. It's fucking fish.
So how's so how's being a gay fish doing for you, Mickey?
You like-
fantastic.
He definitely enjoys those fish sticks.
Okay, number 2? Definitely gotta give a shout out to my... oh god. Wally. Wally.
You're a
Because you're
special
short and
person.
awkward like him?
Wall-E is not Rob. Whoever said that, I remember playing Brawl the first time, and my friends were like, dude, that's Rob! And I was like, punch in the face! Made me angry.
Why?
Because it's not fucking Rob. It's a
Rob's
game
son.
character.
Wall-E
You
is
said you were playing Brawl for the first time.
Yeah!
Yeah,
And you said, oh yeah, hey, it's Rob.
No. Oh wait, they said it was Wall-E, and I wanted to punch them in the face because that made me angry.
Moving on.
Okay, so I got Finding Nemo, Wall-E, and then I'm gonna go with Dawson over here and say Up. And then the first 15 minutes of that movie, I cried my heart out.
Because you're a queer.
Well, I was gonna say because he's a raging homosexual, aka a gloom place, but whatever.
Or as Jesper just typed, lol gay.
Well, that works out for the best. Oh, right. Now it's me. Okay, so I will go with, number 3 is Up, because I actually like that movie quite a lot, because that kid almost pulled out of house. Sorry. That was...
See, the
Okay,
thing
enough
is,
of that.
if he had actually fallen out, he wouldn't have splatted on the ground. He would have bounced a little bit and then died.
You have experience in that, don't you, Dawson?
Oh, thanks, Miggity. That makes me feel.
Oh,
No,
I
he's
love
one of Satan's children. How could you say?
you. Okay, what's your number 2?
Number 2 is Toy Story 2. Because I know I just like that one the best. I actually prefer the sequel to the original. And then I suppose my number 1 would be Monsters Inc. Just because that's one of the main movies that I can actually remember watching when I was younger.
Wow, Solo, you're the only one who supports cars.
Only because you guys hate them, but I would actually like to redo my list only for the sake because I only say cars just to piss you guys off.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
right.
Fine. We will give you this privilege.
Oh,
You can only change.
so nice.
You can only change one. You can take Cars or Cars 2 from your list.
Okay, I'll strike Cars 2. It was decent, but it wasn't my favorite.
It doesn't live up to the Pixar, like, expectations.
Right now,
It was
it's-
balls,
Okay.
basically. It was balls. It
Okay,
sucked, and it
'cause-
deserved to be shot with a rocket propelled.
I remember seeing a list of all the Pixar films and the ratings, and then Pixar's Cars 2 had like 33%, and it's like combo breaker.
Okay, so my replacement for Cars 2 would be Up as well, because I love that movie. I cried as well as Mickey D did, except I'm an older male, so I'm allowed to. It's less
I'm allowed
gay.
to too.
Hey, that
No, it's actually it's less gay and more.
Well,
Right,
I wasn't doing what Mickey was doing and stopping. I was just like, that's awesome, and tears rolled down my face.
Crying on Lunar's shoulder.
something like that.
No,
Oh,
she
Luna just
had no
sat-
idea until she
Luna
felt
sat-
the tears.
Luna just like sat in a theater, embarrassed to hell, just like this. Why am I marrying this man?
Oh no.
I would just
like, you
I would-
cried? You cried? God, this dude's crying. What a fucking pussy.
that sounds about right. Actually.
And everybody like those like tomatoes at your wife. Like, I'm crying too! Shut up!
Why would they have to make this
Exactly.
They were bringing in they brought them into the theaters like most people bring in their own like food. I don't care what people say. No one actually checks you. Anyway, moving along.
I know this.
Apart
I
from
brought in a 6-pack of Pop Points. Anyways.
Like a beer. Do up.
No, he just said pop. So that could mean anything from
You're getting my ass kicked out of the theater for.
orange soda. No, anyway. So anyway, we're just gonna now we get to talk about the wonders of the most retarded Pixar films ever.
Cars
So
2.
everyone, let's start with Cars 2, also known as thing that causes brain aneurysms. You can also get a brain tumor as well. So what did you think, Mickey?
When I watched Cars 2, not only was the theater packed full of 2-year-olds crying, it was well that kind of like ruined the movie for me. But then Cars 2, it's like rated. What's the rating? G on it or something? Is it rated G like the others?
I think it's PG.
Well, every scene there was guns, which didn't live up to like.
The expectation was just kind of like,
But they
pew,
were
pew, pew,
spy
pew. Oh
guns.
no, there's an oil leak.
Just because there's spy guns doesn't make
They're
it
spy
make it
guns, so they
okay.
come out of the cars. They're not like grow hands and physically holding guns and pointing at people.
Okay, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. How are all these buildings made when they're just cars?
That's a good point. wait. Another good thing.
In a world where
It's
cars
also, like,
dominated the world.
It's like
Like-
Planet of the Apes.
Wait,
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 Install,
Thor,
how
are we
exactly did they install the gun without hands?
wait, are we saying that the cars are
They
evil
have
now?
magical powers.
That they took over the humans,
Yeah.
wiped them out, and just took over?
Yeah.
Hang on,
something like that.
Just from on to bring up a point, how do the cars have sex? I'm gonna answer that question. They don't. They're made.
Oh, that must suck. I mean,
No butts.
sex?
No. See, cars don't have butts either.
They have
No,
exhaust pipes.
just-
how can they be made? Robotic arms, factories and that shit. Oh
I
wait,
already
how do
said
they make
magic.
Have you ever seen that movie Robots? Where they build the kid and then it kind of grows up and it gets bigger and then they make, they give it bigger.
How does a
parts.
robot grow
How was
up?
the first robot built if it was just a world of robots to build more robots?
Perhaps the first
Humans
robot
before,
killed
then
the
they all
human.
killed. Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah, so we're saying the cars are evil. They
the
killed
first
the
one
They're
humans.
No, the cars now aren't evil. The cars,
they're
all of them are bastard cars that decided to kill them. But their ways were taken over in the Great Soviet War of 1902.
Does that clear it up?
Yeah, that clears everything up, okay?
Moving on. Next
Cars
one.
3, Planet of the Cars.
Line of the
Right. Planet of the Car.
Have any of you seen the Planet of the Apes advert? The cure for Alzheimer's. And then the ape then the ape apparently is somehow smarter than a human by using this gas. I mean, that makes no sense.
The cure for Alzheimer's. What commercial am I watching?
What's the topic of this thing again? Hold on.
That was
Okay,
the
okay.
first.
Oh,
That was the
Pixar.
first part.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Another Pixar film that wasn't as good was probably Ratatouille.
I agree.
Oh, I was thinking of Bug's Life.
Bugs
Ratatouille
Life was.
actually.
We'll talk about this in a sec, but Ratatouille.
There wasn't really a part of Ratatouille where it was like, this is Bob. This is Bob.
Well, yeah, but I
No,
mean, in all the other Pixar
I
films,
thought it was Bulls because it was made in France, and then there were just American accent
True.
into
Yeah,
American
but
accent.
The
into
thing
rap.
is that Ratatouille had no balls. Cars 2 had more balls than Mickey has in his mouth right now. So that's saying something.
like in Toy Story, there was like talking toys and stuff. In Bug's Life, it was talking bugs. And in Ratatouille, it's kind of like talking mice, really? Like, you've already
Rats.
had...
Well, it
He's also talking cars.
Oh, why I had a
It's not Mouse Out
Let-
Tootie.
mice.
Let me-
The mice don't talk to humans. They can't actually talk. They only talk to each other.
Well,
Yeah, you know he's got a point.
What's that rat? The rat's name?
You know,
I mean,
you're complaining about that, but let's see, Rat. they've
yeah, but
also
I'm
had-
saying that they've already done talking animals and insects and stuff, so it didn't have that charm of the other Pixar's.
What are you talking
What
about?
charm? The charm of talking creatures went away when they made a Bug's Life.
Exactly
You
that.
don't-
Wait, hang on. Basically, Ratatouille was basically the equivalent to like the Bee movie, but basically is
Yeah, it was like
he like goes out on his own and then gets discovered by humans, and then he's extraordinary, whatever, and then but people reject it, but then they accept it, and things get fucked up, and then things get better.
Would you
Then
agree, Solo, that it didn't have that
There's
charm?
a happy ending.
It didn't have any real grasp.
No.
Really, it didn't really pull me in. I watched it. I'm like, oh, food.
I watched it and thought this is a Pixar film.
Now, by far the worst
it's
Pixar
not
film
like-
out there.
What?
Worst Pixar film out there, Toy Story.
Ha 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 ha.
Ah,
That was actually
uh-huh.
that was for their first movie, considering it was actually a pretty damn good one.
Nah, dog.
No.
Anyway, A Bug's Life is retarded. Sorry.
I like
Eh.
The Bug's Life though.
It was
I
just
didn't like
it was just kind of like, what's going on? Why?
I can't diss the first 4 movies because those are like my childhood, and then the other movies are just like.
So
Okay,
Mickey
wait,
can't
hang
give an opinion on this.
Wait, after those first 4, you got like what? Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille. Okay, Ratatouille we've already disowned, but like Finding Nemo, you're gonna disown that? Come on, that was a great movie.
Well, yeah, no, I put it on my list.
It was its own thing. Like it was its own awesomeness. Same with
Monsters Incorporated was amazing.
Yes.
Finding Nemo was pretty damn good. Just I don't know why I like the Dorothy character. Just
Like,
something that keeps on forgetting everything.
Just to let you guys know, we're not saying that any of the Pixar films are like horrible. They're all really good. They all possess some type of like thing that just makes it different from any other film.
Well, they never went straight to DVD, but that's without saying.
Let's see. Shall we go out and find out how many Disney movies did that?
Oh, oh,
That'll be another discussion, I imagine, because
God, that'd be like a 3-hour-long podcast.
Yeah.
Just be
Like,
listed.
dude, like, it's like, alright then, Mickey, you've had your good third. An hour later, alright then, Solar, my turn. 1 hour later, alright then, Dawson, your turn.
Alright, I have a fun idea, guys. Let's go through the list from top to bottom per each of us and give it a rating out of 1 to 10.
1 to
I
10?
get to go first.
Okay,
Alright.
go ahead, Dawson.
Toy Story, I would give an 8. Bugs Life.
No.
Okay,
We're just gonna go one at a time. For
Man, that's no fun. I wanted to hear my beautiful voice for long. Alright.
You'll get
You
to
know,
know
yeah.
once
you
the
got
video
it.
goes up.
You go.
Alright.
Who
Okay.
cares?
okay,
Yeah.
Solar go.
Toy Story 7.
Toy Story, I would give it more of a 9 just because of how original it was for its time. Next.
David?
It's you, Mickey.
Oh, it's me? Give Toy Story an 8.
I give Toy Story a 9. Sorry. It was... When I watched it back, it was actually... I don't know, actually, maybe an 8, now that I think about it, mainly just because the story really didn't go anywhere that fast. It kind of just was like, oh my god, he hates the doll!
Alright.
Next.
Toy Story 2. Can I give it a negative number, please?
No.
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 Damn.
You can give it a
Alright.
0.
Alright, I'll give it a 0.1 out of 10 because, oh my god, that movie was horrible. I mean, it still had the original charm of the first one, but it's just like with A Bug's Life. Why was this made? There's no purpose.
So what are you gonna give Toy Story 3?
0.
Whoa, we'll get there
We'll
when we get there.
We'll get there.
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna go for like a 6, just because I'm kind of with Dawson about that, but at that same time, I did enjoy it as well, just because of what they did add to it.
It was introducing new characters!
Yeah.
Come on!
Characters, come on! There was that weird prospector guy.
It was Jesse!
and the
Come
horse.
on! It's
And
Jesse.
there was a...
It's Jesse and the horse! Come on!
Okay, Mickey,
And then
what's
there
your
was
score
that-
then?
guy.
What's my score?
Yeah.
On Toy Story 2? Probably an 8. Because, like,
Yeah, I'm going Mickey on that one, an 8.
it's like... It's Toy Story, come on. You can't diss it.
Come on, guys! Leave Toy Story alone!
Okay, David, what's yours then?
Yeah. Oh, an 8. It was definitely a very good movie, and I preferred it to the original Toy Story slightly. Even though I've given them both.
And
the
come
same
on,
rating.
if you did not cry at the scene where Jessie got left by her owner, oh man, you're not a man.
Then you're gay.
I'm not a man. I'm not a man. Mainly because
I watched it when I was.
man.
I watched
You
it
mean
when I was
You're
like
not
what?
a man who
6?
likes to get it up the
I
ass.
watched a Pixar documentary, and Steve Jobs, he's like, when I first saw the scene in when Jessie lost her owner, man, I cried. I'm like, fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'd enough cradling Steve Jobs' balls in your mouth. Let's move on to David's score.
I already
I get a
gave
free
my
iPad
score.
too for this, don't I?
It's just an 8. It was better, even though I think it was better. I don't know why I haven't given it a higher score than Toy Story. which I gave an 8, right? I can't remember, who cares. Anyway,
Next.
I'm not a homo, so I don't cry at animated movies.
Okay, next. Monsters
Alright.
Inc.
Alright, Monsters Inc. This movie I would probably give an 8 out of 10 because I remember I was sitting in the theater having an intense argument with my sister about how it was either incorporated or incorporation or something to that effect, and I remember that, and I remember this movie being damn good. It was really good. It was really well made, and I thought it was cool. Also, don't eat the yellow snow.
Blah.
Cool. I'm gonna go with an 8 as well, just because, again, with Pixar being original with some of their stories, this was one of them, for sure. You know, just
Yeah.
the whole concept of it. And just how about, like, that's what I like about the Pixar movies, they always create their own universe in that movie. So whatever rules and laws apply to those characters in that story, it's their own society, that's how they do things. And that's what I loved about it. They had their own system with stuff.
I think I'm just gonna keep going on a roll and give Monsters Inc. an 8 out of 10.
So let's
still-
see. That's
still held that.
a solid 8 for everything apart from Sight.
Alright, are we moving on yet?
I haven't had mine,
David.
bitches.
Damn it, David.
Fuck you all. Anyway, Monsters Inc. I'd give a 9 out of 10 just because, I know, it was my favourite of them all. And it was very well made, if you ask me. As I recall, I found it quite funny when I was young. Although, I don't really anymore. But moving along, since Dawson's so hasty to go on to Finding Nemo.
I'm impatient, in case you couldn't tell. Alright, Finding Nemo. I'd have to give this movie a 7 out of 10. I rather enjoyed it, but it was just kind of meh, really. So,
It was better than that other fish movie that came out around the same time.
Oh, Shark Tales? Oh,
Hell
God.
yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, so I'm gonna give Finding... Hey. Alright.
I was
Okay.
gonna say DreamWorks should never make an animated movie ever again after Shark Tales.
Well, what about Shrek? Oh, wait,
Shrek was
came
made
before.
Okay,
Shrek was the only really
okay,
good
sorry,
one.
Solar.
Okay.
Just wanted to get that out there.
Because I had to roll with this thing. Because I wanted to give Finding Nemo a 9. Just because of the seagulls.
A 9?
9. Because it was
Nine.
really, again, original concept for a movie, and really well done in terms of like just how they went through that journey, and they still kept you involved in what was happening to Nemo as well. So I liked it. Next.
Okay. Finding Nemo, since I put it on my list, I'm gonna have to go with Solar and give it a 9. Because even though I have a fear of the ocean, that movie kind of helps like get rid of it. So
You have
I
a
like
what with the ocean, you pussy?
I have a phobia of the ocean.
So SpongeBob is your bitch.
Huh. You just
SpongeBob-
you watch
SpongeBob is my bitch.
SpongeBob and you just scream at it every time you see it.
Oh no, it's not like I like scream out loud like a monster's behind me.
No, but
It's
you just kind of
that.
hide behind the zone.
No, I kind of just
Uber
flip
and
the
you
fucking
go,
channel. I flip
Moving
the
on.
channel like a normal person.
Go, David.
Oh right, 7, same as Dawson. Blah 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 blah. Retarded fish. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, man,
Vegetarian
now
stuff.
we say the
Blah blah blah
Incredibles.
blah blah. Mine.
Okay, that's gonna go.
Next
Alright.
one.
So, The Incredibles needs to have a goddamn sequel, and for that, I'm gonna
It
give this.
doesn't.
I'm also gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. And they let up for a sequel, and that just disappointed me that they haven't freaking made one yet. They've made,
They made Jake.
they've
they
made
made
6
the-
more movies, and yeah, but the game was just kind of meh.
I know,
So-
but why the hell would they make a sequel to the movie full of games?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But all right, go Solar.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a 9 for Incredibles. Just for one, it's on my list, and for reasons it's on my list is because I really liked how they came up with this idea. Just modernizing.
Wasn't it a comic book?
I honestly have no idea, but it was the thing where it modernized superheroes. Like they showed that superheroes had their time, and then they hit rock bottom. And they were just kind of went in hiding, and then like you find out this little mysterious plot going on about other stuff involving superheroes, and then like the comeback of superheroes. It was really a lot of fun, and just like like the whole like family thing, how they're all separate, but then because of them becoming superheroes again, they kind of bonded together and became a better, strong family.
Yeah,
so.
I think I also like that movie because it actually showed the flaws of the superheroes. Not just like with their powers.
Apart from the baby,
but with their social lives and stuff too, because they had marital problems and stuff. So they're actually people too, just with incredible powers.
They're people too, guys.
Sorry, Mickey, did you give a score? I wasn't sure.
No, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, David, go.
8 out of 10. I like the movie. The baby is just kind of a fucked up demigod. I'm sorry, that thing is just amazing. What the fuck can transform into a little devil, and turn itself into iron, and probably turn itself into some giant monster made of shit? The point being, it's just a god.
Moving on.
Something to that effect.
Next is
Wally.
Wally.
Wally's not Rob, and for people who call Wall-E Rob and Rob Wall-E, you all deserve to die. And I would go ahead and give this movie.
We mentioned several times before.
6 out of 10 because it's just meh.
I'm gonna go with a 7 out of 10 just because I really enjoyed the whole idea that because humans go into space they get really fat because they're not doing anything because they let robots do everything for them, and then the whole like battle about like trying to see if they can go back. Just finding out that whole plot line was really fun, but again there were times you weren't really engaged.
List, I give it a 9. It's just the characters were, I don't know, like Wally. Even though he never talked, you could still tell what he was trying to say and what he was feeling. So I think that's why I like the movie, because he never.
Emotional. Okay, I'm not very in touch with my emotions, so I don't really give a shit. I'm giving it an 8. When I went to see it in theaters, with my friend, yeah, I know, manly, I actually kind of enjoyed it quite a bit. It was a well-thought movie, and the humor was pretty good. I like fat people.
Wow, David.
You hear that, ladies?
Not like that.
David's a chubby chaser.
Not like that. I find fat people. Okay, let me change that. I find fat people funny.
Alright.
That just makes it worse.
Twice as much.
Yeah.
I hate you all.
Alright. Hey! Oh, 9 out of 10, because fuck yeah, balloons flying. Oh yes! 9 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna go over the 10 out of 10 for this, just partly and the amount of work they went into just to get the look of the movie, and just how they planned the movie out like extremely well, and just the whole idea of just getting it. And then the talking dogs were pretty damn funny too, especially when I kept screwing up his voice.
I'd have to agree with Solar. This is the only Pixar movie that I would give a 10 out of 10. It was just, it kind of, the first 10 minutes of the movie made me cry, so maybe that's why I liked it so much.
Homosexuals.
But I mean,
Damn, they're so rid of.
I don't know. It kind of just inspired me to go to South America. You know what?
Alright, so Mickey's into Brazilian chick.
Yeah, he's got the jungle fever.
Yep. Giggity, giggity, go.
Act fast.
Except they don't say giggity in the South. They go.
Wow, so
Oh, sorry.
Sounds
Okay.
like something I would say.
Someone had to say it. Okay, go ahead, David.
Oh, right. I'm giving up a 10 out of 10 just because even though Monster Inc. I prefer, I think that movie was really well made, and there's a kid in my school, actually a friend of mine, who looks just like that fat kid. And
Wait,
and he acts just like him too. He's just like that fat kid.
Wait, they don't say giggity
And
giggity.
so-
They say clickety clickety.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Toy Story 3. The movie was, again, why was this made? Damn you.
Because it was their most popular
Number.
movie.
Yeah, it was the highest grossing animated film of all time. But still, it was.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys,
oh.
you want to give a number?
I would probably give that a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
You're a dick.
I'm gonna go with a 8, just because I felt it was a nice wrap up to the Toy Story trilogy, you could say. It was a long time in the making too. Like how long ago did that come out? Like, was it? Help me out, boys. 2010. Yeah, and I watched that when I watched the first one when I was like 10. So like 10 years later, it feels like Duke Nukem over again. But
Were they really taking that long?
maybe, but I liked how it did wrap up, and I liked how it did keep you in suspense near the end, because you actually thought it was gonna end for the worst, but then again, durr, Disney, gotcha. But,
Oh no!
You know what? That's it. I want Cars 2 to have an alternate ending in theaters called emo, just like called emo ending. You go see it, and then Mater gets just explodes, and that's it.
He hangs himself.
with his own hook. Okay, Mickey.
Toy Story 3, I'd have to give it an 8 because at the end, I almost
I
almost cried. Everybody almost died at the end of that movie. And then they brought somebody back from the first movie to save them all. I was like, my god, that's amazing. So, 8 out of 10. They brought that.
Nostalgia, yeah. The claw.
Alright.
Oh right, those alien things. Oh right. Anyway, I'm give it an 8, like the other 3, and Dawson being a dick just doesn't like it when there's a trilogy of movies. So anyway,
So Cars
very
2
well made.
interrupting David. We need to hurry up.
so well,
You
who
did.
cares? So what if
Oh,
this
what?
dick
No,
over
you
here
can go.
doesn't want it to be long?
Dude, you can go if you want to.
I know. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Jesper. He's bitching about it being like a long ass thing.
Alright.
Moving on then, if you don't have nothing to add to Toy Story 3.
I haven't seen Cars 2 yet. I just know that it was balls.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows
Number.
Here's
it.
Solar, go.
Give it a number, quick.
I can't give it a number. I've never seen it.
No, fine. I will
Blankety
give it.
blank out of 10. Happy now?
I'll give it a 7, because that's what I felt throughout the whole movie. I felt like a 7-year-old watching it. I liked it. Just 'cause-
What?
What?
She was a 7-year-old.
Did you just say you felt a 7-year-old?
Felt
Um,
like a 7-year-old Mickey. Go put the balls back in your mouth and just sit there.
That's what I heard. I heard.
Mickey, here's a
Never
gobstopper that I think you'll like. It's in the shape of a testicle. Go suck on it.
It's a little hairy, but it's okay. No, I did like it to some extent just because they kind of expanded on that whole Cars being people universe. How they kind of do things as humans do, except they're cars still. And they made fun of Japanese stuff, which was really cool. In my books.
Yeah, guys. And then they made fun of Britain, so fuck them.
The Queen car. Anyways, go ahead, Mickey.
I give this movie a 1 and a 10. When I saw Cars 2, I was like expecting it to be like, it's a Pixar film, it's gotta be good. No, I came out of the theater like wanting to like get my ticket back or my money back. My ticket back.
You should have gone on like that entire South Park escapade that they had when they watched Mel Gibson's
Passion
The
of the
Passion.
Christ.
Like, I
Yeah.
have to agree with Dawson. This movie did not need to be made.
There's
Cars.
so many movies that they didn't need
Cars-
to make.
Cars-
They just kind of were like, make
Cars
money.
Cars 1 had nothing to spawn off of it. Like, they just pulled Cars 2's story out of their asses.
And they've milked it like
Like
I
a
can't
cow.
even give any. Type
Was it even that popular? Is my question.
Everybody loved retarded Mater.
Like I
And
said
so,
before
yeah.
about that combo breaker thing, every movie except for Cars 1 and Cars 2 had 99%. Cars 2 or Cars 1 had 77% and Cars 3 had 33. So I think we can say the Cars is their worst series.
Okay, and
Anyway.
David?
I'm going to top Mickety's. I'm giving it a -10.
Okay,
no.
we can't-
No.
Yes.
We just told
Yes,
Dawson you can't
yes,
do minus.
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
fine.
you
Dawson
can-
can do a minus. Yes.
you can do
Dawson
0.
a minus now. You can change yours. You can change yours, Dawson. You
No,
get to a
no,
minus.
no.
Minus
No.
10. Minus 10. Minus 10. Minus 10. Minus 10.
Doesn't sound
Hurr,
fun.
mate is now a spy. Mate is now a spy.
But he's gonna guillotine. Anyways.
Hurr, minus 10. That's it.
Okay,
That's it.
and
Anyway, let's finish this off with some fun topics.
Dude,
So, guys,
we just need to stop.
Give us your opinion on how retarded Mater is in the comments.
Hi, LPHeroes viewers. Hopefully you enjoyed this podcast as much as we enjoy doing it. Make sure you go watch the other ones and more of these glorious people's LPs, because that would be a good idea. So I will see you folks later, and so will everyone else. Goodbye.
Apparently Jesper is a
Peace.
fucking funny. Oh, monkey. My bad.
Yeah.
bye,
Fucking
guys.
monkey. Anyway, see y'all one more time, and just remember, Mater's a
Part
retard.
2 is balls. Can we cut off there?
No, I thought we were going to cut off at Mater's a retard, but whatever, we'll see. That is a theme.
I'm still laughing.
We should
at the
just
thought of-
change the title to LP Heroes Podcast to Mater.
I
Still
think we'll just keep it Pixar, just keep people wondering.
I'm I'm still laughing at the thought of Jack, the baby, turning into a pile of poop.
Well, I guess he would literally poop himself.
That's so funny.
Wasn't he actually called Jack, which was kind of retarded?
Yeah.
He
Just
like
long-
lights himself on fire and then he like poops everywhere.
Could you imagine his high school years? Like, people are gonna call him like Jack off or
So
something.
it's like, yeah, probably.
Going Jack off, turns into a fire beast, blows up the school.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wrong. That is not the light. Oh my god. I
Jack off. Oh god.
I think I've become retarded for actually reading this.
What is it?
Let me see if I can find it again. Oh, yep.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Is it a Cars 2 review where they said Mater was a genius?
No.
Cars 2 is the best movie we've made.
No.
What was that? Was that someone killing that person?
yeah. Like
Someone's
my-
just got a gun to their. Someone's got a gun to the mate. No, it's a bunch of 2-year-olds with a gun to the maker's heads.
Oh yeah,
They are
because 2-year-olds can
fucking
hold a gun.
The best movie. It was Jack.
The best part of waking up is retards in your cup.
In your-
Jack
The best part of waking up.
No
is
Jack
Elliot
in my
in your cup. In your cup.
I don't want any
Is that
Jack in my cup.
By Menon.
Alright then, here's some more ending stuff for you. I hope you enjoyed the outtakes I put up in the last 5 minutes, I guess it was. If you want to hear opinions or ratings for A Bug's Life and some other movies I just can't remember, I think it was Cars, I don't know. But if you want to listen to outtakes, the uncut version with more lolcats, and I promise you, there is lolcats. You can download it in the description below. Just click the mega upload link and download. So make sure to check out the other podcasts and everything. So we'll see you next podcast. Thanks for watching.